In this study, we present prototype systems specifically designed for computational notebooks to enhance navigation and comparison performance. Computational notebook tools have become essential in data science, however, users are growing concerned about various limitations. Immersive analytics were proposed to allow data analysis in VR and AR environments and successfully enhance performance in navigation and comparison. However, it is still unclear whether an immersive environment for a computational notebook may help with the data analysis. Another drawback of computational notebook is their linear structure. Imagine we are working on a complex data analysis task. The notebook keeps growing, becoming harder to manage. Now, let's say we want to test different values. If we found ourselves endlessly scrolling up and down to compare the results, it becomes a tedious and cumbersome process. Ultimately, navigating a lengthy notebook to find the optimal value becomes an unpredictable journey which limits the efficiency. To further enhance the data analysis performance, we introduced a feature called Branch&Merge. And here is how it works. Let's say we start with 5 windows in our notebook. To test multiple hypotheses, user can copy specific windows, creating a branch to assign different parameter values. A new kernel will be created and assigned to these newly copied windows and will be updated into other windows. Similarly, another branch can be created and its kernel will be updated with the same logic. And lastly, it is even possible to create another branch from a different window. In this case, a combined kernel will be generated from the previous branches. This means that the results will include 6 different outputs, each corresponding to the specific values assigned in each kernel. To test the effectiveness of immersive environments and branch-and-merge feature, we investigated the effect of computing environments and comparison methods. Here, we have an example of entire process of finding optimal values from dbScan algorithm in VR+Branch conditions. We have cells displayed across multiple windows that are in a semicircular layout. We can select the cells and can be run by clicking the execute button on the left hand. Then all the cells that are in the lower hierarchy will be executed automatically. However, the graph in the last window is empty, which means that there is an error in previous window. To delete the cell, we first need to select it, grab it, and throw it away. Since it's deleted, we should be able to see the results at the last window. And we also need to relocate the specific cell into correct position. To do this, we first need to select a cell, grab it, and drag it over to the desired position, and finally release it. And lastly, we can also extract the cell by selecting it, grab it, and release it in the air. Next step is about creating branches. To do this, we first need to grab the window by both hands and split apart, then target window will be duplicated. Then we can test with multiple different hypotheses. For example, 3, 4, and lastly 5 at the last window. After finished assigning values, when we execute it, the merge results will show up. If the results are too small, we can also make it bigger. And for more complex testing, we could test with another parameter values. To do this, we can create another branch at another window. And here we can assign parameter value with 4, and we can execute it. By doing this, we can see all the results at once in one window, which provides effective comparison. Our findings and discussion from the study will center on these 2 areas. First of all, we found that for navigation tasks, VR outperformed desktop, largely attributed to its accelerated browsing speed and improved spatial memory. However, when accessing comparison tasks, VR condition tended to be slower. We believe this finding is due to the time spent on text input. However, we found that VR was faster after accounting for text input. Next, we found that branch-and-merge is beneficial. It shows faster completion time and fewer number of execution. Additionally, participants showed that branch feature positively in terms of mental demand, engagement, and effectiveness, and as well as user experience ranking. Lastly, we found that from analysis of both navigation and comparison tasks, VR lowers the navigation cost. Thank you for watching, and for more details, please refer to the paper.